Yeah, but I say she was young. You know how that shit go.
Yeah, she know she was young.
Yeah, was young. You know how that shit go.
Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Crumstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the UCLA Bruins offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught in the flat by the running back. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. So after one enormous play, they're now set up at the opponent's 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Deep shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Now he missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score remains the same. So USC's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? You got an elite quarterback, and we talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons. and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Makes the catch downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Catch made on the left side. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. Now here he goes. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Running back has it on a screen now. Oh, what a move. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Now they call a run. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's DeMarco. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. The offense behind the sticks, off schedule there after the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's DeMarco. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's DeMarco. They make the tackle, but not before. A solid gain on that pass.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were. They were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Here we go on fourth down. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Powering through. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick catch over the middle. The Bruins pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. He keeps it on a design run. Going toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UCLA.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And it's a bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his 1st half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the UCLA offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. They're going to run the option. They'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Breaks loose at the 40. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And the Bruins starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback still with the football. Picks up the first, looking for more. He can't stop him. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The Bruins keep the football on the move. Defense is coming after him. Trying to get the throw off. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
It's caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's DeMarco. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. He made it. 3 points on the board. The game is now tied.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but pick to set up the offense at the 35.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. And the Trojans are in the red zone. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Pass hot. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down. Looking to throw the football. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Tackle quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. On third down, he drops to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on first down now. They get new life thanks to the defensive holding penalty on third down. Looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick grab. Man heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Bruins have first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the receiver. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
The offense will set up on first and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Well, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They look to throw it here on second down. The ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 29. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass is caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here. A new set of downs after that completion. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking for his big tight end. Pulls it in. It's Washington.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game. But right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Bruins will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Has the first down and more. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down play coming up. The pass is intercepted. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bruins. A huge defensive score.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score USC 30, UCLA 20.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And begin with a quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The back's got it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Running with purpose. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read.
Touchdown, UCLA. This passing game is still on fire. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Trojans pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds his man. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wide out. What a catch! Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Out over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop through behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no...
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Grinding away on the ground. Breaking through at the 35. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And here's the handoff. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. And the Trojans trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. The defense has stuffed them twice in a row. They try to throw for it here on third down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.